All right. Okay. Good evening to all of you. Welcome back to Database. Today is the last lesson. So today it's a week 20, lesson 2, Advanced Dashboard and Calculations, Coding Dojo. Announcements. This week's assignments due by Friday, 9 a.m. PST. This is your project dashboard. Okay. So you need to complete that by Friday morning. You have two options to choose to work on this. Either you can choose the Chicago crime dataset or you can choose the movies one. This is your choice. Or either you can work on both, right, for your portfolio. Today we are going to use a movies dataset again. So I would like to know who one is using which dataset for your project dashboard. You can type in the chat, either you can like tell me. Mhm. Mhm. Great, Joshua. Very good. Yeah, it's a good. I understand, like many students use A because this is extension of your previous assignments. But this is good. Really appreciated if you are using, we're going to work on both for your portfolio. Good. Okay, graduation day. Your for graduation requirements, 90% core assignments completion, including the resubmission, 80% attendance, and pass the BELT exam. And online data science graduation is on April 19th, Wednesday at 5 p.m. PST. All of you will soon get an email. Okay. And if like you want to show your presentation 1 or 3 minute walkthrough for your final project dashboard in this meeting in the graduation day, that would be really great. Okay. And this is optional, but if you can, this is for only 1 to 3 minute walkthrough. Okay. Okay. So before jumping on to the lesson, today I would like all of you to provide me the feedback, the time you have spent with me. How did you find me as an instructor? And about this coding dojo data science ways. So I will paste the link here as well. And all of you have a 10 minute to fill this form. Okay. So I will start the time here. All right. Okay. Time is up. If someone is in between, they can complete it after the lesson as well. Okay. And thanks for your time. Your feedback is very valuable for us. Okay. Okay. So in the previous lesson, we have covered about the combined data from multiple files and tables. Merge tables, we did the relationship, how you can create the relationship and combine the different tables, and how you can create a dashboard, add interactivity to dashboards with the action filter, and how you can swap the sheets on a single dashboard, right? Today's learning objective is after this lesson, you will be able to perform level of detail calculations, very important topic as perspective of exam as well. And custom table calculations, apply formatting across view dashboards, how you can apply a different formatting, leverage your dashboard as a self-marketing tool, how you can use it. Okay. So this is all important stuff we are going to discuss today. So here we will start with the LOD calculation. So what is LOD calculation? Earlier you have learned about your quick table calculations, right? You did those calculations which you can apply on the fields which is in the view. And you also learn how you can create the calculated fields. Okay. So today we are going to talk about the level of detail expression, that is also known as LOD, which allow you to compute values at data source level or at a visualization level. Okay. It gives you the more control on the level of granularity you want to compute. The important vocabulary in this definition is this is more control on the level of granularity. Okay. This means, like, for example, if you have a data set of movies, right? If you want to know the total revenue of the movies, this is the upper level, right? You are doing the aggregation, you will come to know the like LOD, right? But when you want to jump into the more detail about the movie, what the like movie making, how many, what is the rating, and what each movie is making the profit, minus the revenue, profit, budget, everything. You want to know the detail of each and everything of the movie. So that is the granular part of the movie. That is the like level of detail. You are jumping to the inside the deep, right? And in this, I would like to give you the more about highlights on this level of like detail calculation. So it is a two, like we can say, we can define it in a two levels. That is a high level and low level. The high level is leave out the details. Like if we take an example of here, sales product, right? If I'm asking you, can you tell me the total sales, right, of the product, right? So you will just leaving out the details. You are telling me the total sales of the each product. So this is a high level, right? I'm not interested which customer buy which product. I'm not interested in that. So this is a part of aggregation because your Tableau by default create an aggregation of each field, right? This will give you the summary, total sales, less granular because you will not get a chance here to dive deep more, right? Less aggregation, more detail in that case. You will understand when we will jump more inside it, okay? So in this means I'm well interested in the total sales of each product. And when I say less granular, I'm talking about the high level aggregation, total sales, total products, or some more, right? More aggregated because it is we are interested in the high level summary of these things. So for example, total sales by the product, right? Low level, it will include the details same. It can be total sales, but you want to add more detail into this. Which product is by which customer or customer, which customer is buying what kind of product most of the time, right? So this is you are jumping into the granular level. You are not looking at the top level, but as per business point of view, if your stakeholder is asking you the question, can you tell me how I can increase the profit? So how would you find it? You need to jump inside the detail, right? Oftenly on which product, frequency of buying the product, right? And how which product is selling most of the time, right? So this is you are just jumping inside the more details. That is granularity. So this is the definition of LOD, right? So important things are these in your LOD. Now, types of level of LOD. So there are three types of your LOD. That is the fixed LOD, include LOD, or exclude LOD. Fixed LOD is like here, this is independent of the dimensions in the view. Okay. It does not care about the dimensions. Even you add the 1 dimension, 2 dimension, 3 dimension, it doesn't care about that. Like we were looking at the total sales of the product. So it doesn't bother about how many customers were there, which customer was buying what product. We are all interested in come to know the total sales of the this one, right? So if you add more dimension into this, either you add it or remove it. It is not going to affect your results. Okay. And again, I have added this important link, the table's order of operation, which I showed you last time. So here you can see this one as well. Include LOD. A dimension not present in the view can still include it still includes LOD calculation. This means this include will not present in the dimension, but you will add in your calculation, okay, at somewhere. Exclude means a dimension can be in the view, but will be ignored from the exclude aggregation calculation. Exclude means when you use this type of LOD, you can exclude the dimension, right? It will not be in the view, but it will helping you to do the calculation, right? Maybe I'm interested only the which product is by most of the time by the customer, but I'm not interested in the total sales, right? So I can remove that, but I know I want to calculate the other things. So this means this dimension, if you exclude, right? But still the calculation is there. In this, how you can write it. If you look at the code wise, how you can do it, this is very easy. Either you can click on the field for which you want to create the LOD, right, on the drop down button, click create a field. And you, if you want to use the fixed one, here, this is the fixed one. So here what I am doing, as I have mentioned a few seconds ago, we are interested in the total, right? Sum of sales here, right? It is a by default aggregation. So I would say I want to look for the sales state-wise. So I'm interested in the top level, right? How many sales are done by state, right? In each state. So this is called the fixed one, okay? But like in this, when we talk about the exclude, so in this, either you mention this in the dimension or not, the product name, but you are doing the sum of sales by excluding the product name, right? So this is for the that one. And this is for include. If you want to include in your detail the customer name, okay, or against your total sales, okay. So this is the difference, and this is the like code. It is started with the curl bracket, close with the curl bracket, and this is your one dimension, and this is your measure value. In between there is a colon sign. So left side the dimension will come in the expression, right side the measure on which you want to calculate anything. So this is like about the definition of LOD, types of LOD, how you can write the expression, okay? And this is always followed by some aggregation method, right? Like you can see here, we are following the sum method here, okay? So these are the like methods how you can write the different type of LOD calculations here. Now, what questions do you have about it? This is very important topic. Okay, if something come up in your mind, please feel free to ask. Okay, now we will talk about the custom table calculation. So custom table calculation earlier, we did the quick table calculation. Just you right click on that, you can do the calculation, percentile, difference, average, everything, right? So here, table calculations on the data table for the current view. Okay, and it is an example for these one are index. Okay, you can create the numeric index for your table. Rank, you can rank the values based on the measures given in your like data set. Like today we are going to do the ranking on the revenues, profits based on the movies, right? If we want to see the highest ranked number based on the total revenue of the movie, okay? And the third one is lookup. This is another your example of custom table calculation. Okay. We are going to use a rank one today in our data set. Okay. So this is like our code along. In this, I'm going to use my previous lesson one dashboard. If you did not have a copy, then you can click here and download it if you want to do the code along with me. Okay. Because we are going to continue the same Tableau work. Okay. With the more dashboards. So here is the link I can share in the chat as well. If any one of you want to do the code along with me. And okay, so today we are going to create our first dashboard, that is a top production company's movie. Okay, in this what you will do, we will display the ranked top studios with the rank, okay, production company, and at the bottom we will make this graph, bar graph. Then we will set a action filter between these. Okay, in this we are going to learn about the custom table calculation. As I have told you, we are going to use a rank custom table calculation today. Okay, so we are going to do this. So in this, to create a first view like the table one, what you need to do, we want to create a table where we have the top N companies. Okay, so you need to create the total revenue, total profit, number of movies, average revenue, and this. Okay, we need the rank as well. I have already created these fields. Okay, if you want, you can also create it. Okay, and here I will open my this view. This I have created the new sheet. This is my previous work which we have did the last week. Oh, sorry, last in the class. And I just created a new sheet here. Okay. In this, I have created my total profit. How you can create it if you are interested to do, I will click on edit. Here you only need to say, if you remember, we have created last time profit, calculated field, right? Now you want to create the total profit. Okay. So you will say simply total profit, sum profit. Okay. And same you can do with the revenue and budget. Here, we don't need the budget. We need the total profit, total revenue, average profit, and average revenue. So when you create this field, you will use the average function. Okay. So this is 4 fields I have already created in my here. Now what we need to do next? We need to create here these one. We will create a new parameter using top N companies. Okay. We did it many times in our previous lesson. Can anybody tell me if I want to create a top N companies, right, set using parameter, how I can do that? If I click on that, I will go here. Okay. So what I need to do next? I will rename it. We will rename it top. We can take 25 companies. Okay. So I will come here. Where I need to go next to create parameter?
By field.
Very good. And what is next? All right. It's okay. So we will go here, right? It is a showing top 10. Last time we have created this parameter. Now I want to create a new parameter again. Here I will say number of companies, right? So this type is okay because I want to generate it based on revenue. Okay. So integer value is fine. So we want to show, let's say by default 20, and we can say maximum 30 or 50. This is your choice, whatever you want to give the flexibility. Okay. And then we will say, okay. So from here, we want to create it based on total revenue. Okay. So we will choose from here total revenue. Okay. And then, okay. So this set is created here. Okay. So we will double click on that. Okay. Now it is showing me in and out. Okay. How I can all members? I will click on the drop down, go here, show members inside. It will start showing me all movies here. Sorry, company names, right? So this is all the company names here. So I think we have, yeah, it is this one. And then we want to add the total revenue in this. Okay, which field I have created. Here we go. We will come down. This is over total revenue. Okay, so we will add here the total revenue. Okay, after that, I will add the total profit of each company. Okay, so we will add this. Okay, and then we will add the average profit, average revenue. So these are the simple calculated fields, right? We did one is your average based, right? Each company, and one is total one, right? Over the time. So now what is the next task we need to do in this? We need to create a calculated rank fields, okay? Which is the best one. We want to rank them based on these one, rank total revenue, rank total profit. So we can copy this name from here, okay? We will come here. You can click either on this field, okay? Or you can also create the field from here, okay? If you create from here, you need to enter the field name. This is the only difference. And I will go here, calculated field. We will name it like this, okay? So total revenue is already there. So if you want to look for the expression, you can search here rank. You can see it is telling you this is the expression, and you can set the ascending and descending you want to show, right? So I will add the name here. If you type, it will show you the brackets, round one. So we will come here, close it, okay? And this is your rank. Now, if you want, you can set it descending. Okay, so this is good to go. Now we will say okay. So I have created the rank total revenue. Okay, so I will double click on that. This is coming here. Okay, so this is based on the total revenue. We will shuffle this later on. First, we will create it. Okay, now we will create for total profit. We will say rank total profit. Best way is you can also make a duplicate of these. That will like help you save your time. I think it should be in big, and we can see here descending, and we can close. And then if you want, you can make it duplicate. Okay, so this is total profit, and we can edit it. We can make it now average profit. Okay, and then we will change it here. So this is your average profit. Okay, and then say okay, and then we are left with average revenue, rank average revenue, go rank this one, ending, that's it. Okay, right? Now we will shuffle it first. We will add the here number of movies as well. Okay, this is how you can create it. If you click on that, this is just the count function. Okay, from your title basics. Okay, so you can add this and let's add average profit, rank, and rank. We will shuffle it first. We will bring the total revenue here and rank of this one. Here we go, average. Okay, now we have a total revenue, average revenue, ranking. And we will keep the number of movies in the center. Okay, belong to each company. And then we have our first total profit, average profit, and rank of your average profit. We left with the now rank of average revenue. Here we are. And rank of average profit. Okay, so it is added here. Okay, now if you want to sort it based on the total revenue like this, right, it automatically also ranking your this from first rank to the lastest one, right? And if you want to do it based on the ranking like this, you can also do that. Okay, so this is like we have created now using calculated fields and your custom table calculation rank. When you want to show someone based on a rankings, right? Now it is telling you how to this company, what is the highest or at a rank one, the total revenue, total profit, average, and everything, right? This is the, I will give it name, top companies ranking. Rank based on revenue. We can do that. Now I want to create a dashboard. So I will copy my this profit sheet as for my second view. So I will give it name profit bar graph. Okay. So now earlier we filter it using the action filters, add to contest filter. We don't need it here. Okay. So I will remove that. We will remove this. Okay. The rest of you have, we don't need this one as well. So we can hide it. So you have a control over the movies here. This is fine. Okay. Now we will jump for the new dashboard here. Okay. Because we have created over the first ways. Now what questions do you have? Hi. If you have copied my from my link, which I have shared in the chat, the lesson one, it contains all the fields which I have already created. This is the updated one. Okay. Who is doing the code along with me? You don't need to create that. So here we will first change it into, I will change it into automatic today. Okay. And here is the top companies. Okay. And where is my profit bar graph here? So I would like to drag and drop it here at the bottom. Okay. So now I want to apply, right? If I select this one, action filter, it should show the primary, the movies, name of the movies based on the profit here, right? So anyone can tell me how can I make an action filter here of this graph? this view, top companies rank. What I need to do here?
Click the funnel.
Yes, we will click the funnel. Okay, now selecting. Oh, look at this. I'm selecting the company name, but it is not affecting it, right? No change. It's the same. So what is the reason behind that? So we will come to our sheet here. Okay. If you want to apply the action filter on your view, okay, using like what we are doing right now, it will only work if you have added the index fields or total number of the columns, the rows in your data set. Here, what we have done, we have started it with the parameter, right? Top 25 companies. I did not add the as an index the whole company names here, right? So it is a tough for your like action filter to recognize it and filter the data. So what we will do, we will add the company name here. So we can add it here, right? Okay, but we don't want to show it in over this one, dashboard, because it will not look nice. So we can click here in the pill, go here, uncheck the show header. Okay, so it will be gone, but it will be there. Okay, so now we will come to our dashboard, this one. Now here we go. Now if you select Marvel company, it is showing the all movies, that is the production, like all movies, this is come under this production company, right? So what is the profit, how many movies they have made, right? And this is the, so this is how you can use your this filter as well. And what we have done in this, we have completed the your calculated fields custom table, right? We have completed the action filter again, and you have learned about the rank method, which is a custom table calculation based on the revenue, profit, average revenue. Okay, now what questions do you have before I move to second viz? All right, take your time. If something come up in your mind, feel free to ask. Okay, so now I will jump on to this sheet. This is we have already done. This is about the same thing which we have did now, right? You need to index your with the original column name, right? Now second basis, we are going to create top movies production companies. Okay, in this we will show the bar plot at the top, okay, and your table view at the bottom. Okay, we will apply the action filter on the bar graph. Whenever you select this, it should show the data based on that. Okay, so what you need to do here, you will use the movies or associated company name. Okay, in this, what you need to do, we are going to use here LOD calculation. We are going to use here LOD calculation, that is a fixed one. Okay, so how would we do that? We will come here, we will create a new sheet here. Okay, so this is the same thing. If you don't want to see, we can bring it here. So we can name it top movies based on revenue. Okay, so here in the previous example, sorry, in the previous lesson, we have created the top movies, if you remember, right? So earlier we have created it based on the revenue. Now we are going to talk about the total revenue. Okay. So this is the same parameter you need to create. Top movies by total revenue. If you want to look at this data set, this is some like this by field, top 25, okay, based on revenue. Okay, this is same like way. So we can, if you want, this is total revenue. So I will change it here. I think so. And then we will show the members here. Okay. So it is showing the total revenue of each top movies. Okay. Now, I want to add the release date here, on which day the movie was released. Okay. What we will do, you have this here, the dimension. Okay. So we can double click on that. See, it is adding like this way. Okay. We will try to manage it like it is showing in 2021, 2022, right? How it will look like. So we can try to convert it into exact date. It is like this way. Okay. So it is creating a problem for you when you are using it in this way. Okay. So its default form is right now. We will change it data type date, right? But if you make it as a dimension, then it will look nice. Okay. So what we will do, we will make it dimension. We will make it string. Okay. And now we will double click on that. Now look at this. It looks more like good and it is more understandable now. Okay. Otherwise, it will become the white, like your white form data, right? And view will not look good. So this is your release date here, right? What next you need to add here? You can add here, we have added the name. We can add total revenue, total profit, number of movies, average revenue, and average profit. Okay. So in this, we need to add the total revenue now by company. Using your, what you need to use here? LOD, fixed one. So why I'm using here fixed one? Because I'm interested in the summary of the total revenue company wise, right? Not each movie wise, or I'm not interested in further detail. So we will copy this. We will create here your this one. So how would you create it? Where is our total revenue? Here we go. We will click on that, create calculated bill. So we will name it like this. So now you want to add the LOD. So what is the syntax for LOD? If you want, you can search it here. Okay. We can see it is starting with the curly bracket. So we will say here curly bracket, say fixed. Okay. So you want to do it based on the company name. So over field name is here, this one, company name. I will select this. This is the dimension, because in the LOD on the left side, first the name will come of the LOD type. This is the dimension and then colon. Okay. So here we will close it. Okay. So now this become your first LOD fixed type. So here this is a measure. Okay. Why I am not using any aggregate function here? Can I use it? Okay. So why I'm not using? Because I have already applied the aggregate function on this. Okay. Because this is the total revenue. When we have created the field total revenue, we have already aggregated the result. Right? So if you want to use it, then you can do also other way like this. Sum, right? And then you can pass here revenue. this way. Okay, this is another way. But I'm like we are creating it here already on the total revenue. So we will say, because I have clicked on the specific field, so we can do that. Okay, so now this is okay. So this is total revenue by the company. Okay, so what next field we need to create? Total profit by the company. Okay, so we can go here. Either you can make a duplicate and just change the field name. So you will say here total profit by company. So we will start with the curl bracket fixed. Here the dimension name will come. What is the dimension name of the field? Company name, colon. Here we will do total profit and we can close over this one. And okay. Yes. So now we need to create a one new in this, the total number of the movies as well. Okay, by company. So how you can do that? We can go here, create a calculated field. I think we have a number of movies as well. This one. You can also use this one. We can use this one. Because this is already the aggregation of that one. This one. Okay. So we will do here again curl bracket fixed. This is company name colon. That's it. If you want, you can make it sum of title basics. This is the same thing. Not sum, sorry, count. Okay. So this is the same thing, but I have created the separate field, so I'm using it. So now, okay. Okay. Over to rename it. Number of movies by company. All right. So what else we are left? We need to add average revenue or average profit as well. Okay, this is we have already with us. So we will start adding these. So first we can add here. This is the total revenue. Okay. And this is total profit. Okay. And this is average revenue, average profit. And this is your number of movies. Okay. Now I will show you one thing here. If I add here one thing, let me, if we add here the company names which we have created, where is that? Top. This is the one. Okay. Show the members in the list. And like this, just sorry about that. Let me show you this thing first. The company name. Let's add this one. Okay. So here in this, if I added the company name here, you can see it is showing the total revenue like this. Same, right? So this is the where your LOD calculation will work. Okay. Now here it is not telling me anything else, and because it is showing me the total revenue of the movie, not by the company. Okay. I want to dive more in a detail. So how we can look, if you want to look for the total revenue of each company, how you will do that? This is the fields which you have already created. This is the one, right? Now look at this. So this is showing you now different numbers, right? So this is how your LOD works. Earlier, when you created a simple calculated field of the total revenue, when I added, like first I added the movies. So this movie was like sponsored by two production companies. So it was showing me the total revenue same because it is not based on the company name, only based on the movie name, right? Single movie. But I am also interested to look for the total revenue of each company for this movie, right? How much they have earned. So when you have created it, how did you create it? You use type of LOD, level of detail, right, by the company, right? Because why did you use the dimension only company name? Because you want to look for the total revenue of each company, like for the this movie, like this first movie, and then there is only one company name. So it is not showing here value, but we have a total revenue here. This is two companies, right? It is showing you the different value. So the same thing is this one as well. Oh, I added two times. So total profit by company, yes. Total this one, right? Oh, it was the total revenue. Okay. All right. So this is your, we will make this one here. And this is by company. And this is total profit by company, not only by movie. Okay. So you are going to deep dive into the uh, your calculations, right? But it is still at the top level because you are doing the more aggregation, right? So we are doing the aggregation more because we are using the fixed type of LOD. Okay. And then we can add average profit, average revenue, and if you want, you can also add the number of movies by company. Okay. Now you can sort it based on revenue, okay, to show into the descending order, okay, and it will show you the all values now in detail corresponding to movie and in detail with the for the company. If it's we can see here there are four production companies. So it is also showing you the how much each company has made the revenue. And this is a total revenue, but this is for each company. Same for the profit. Okay. Now, what questions do you have? Did you does it make sense why we are creating it? How the fixed LOD is helping for you in detailing the like your results of the column? Why we use it, right? LOD. Otherwise, in the previous lesson, like you learned about the calculated field that is simple, average, sum, count, or aggregation, right? So this is we are diving more detail. We are interested in the right. It can be anything, right? It depends upon the data set. We are using the movie data set. So here we are talking about the how much each company has made the revenue based on the movie. Okay. If something come up in your mind, please feel free to ask. Okay. So now we will create our new dashboard. I will not make a new because we need to use the same this graph again. Okay. In our new dashboard. So we will click here. This is dashboard. We will come here, range, automatic. Okay. So now, where is my profit bar graph? This is the one, right? And this is the graph we have created, right? So we will drop it here. Okay. So now I want to make this one as action filter. Whatever action I will take here, it should reflect here. Okay. So what we will do here, we will click on this funnel. Okay. And then if you select it, now if I have selected the Spider-Man No Way Home movie, it is going to show me the company name who has sponsored it, its releasing date, and what is the total revenue of the movie, and what is the total revenue by the company. Okay, and total profit by the company, how many number of movies they have made, average profit or average revenue. Okay, so this is you can choose and it will show you the result based on your selection like this. You can increase or decrease from here. Now, what questions do you have before I jump on to the next one? Because next topic is over formatting. Okay. Okay. Now we will talk about the formatting dashboard. Okay. So these are the very good practice, I would say. Spend your time. I have seen many or most of all of the students are doing very good work in the Tableau, your project. Very beautiful colors, combinations, annotations. I really liked it. Okay. It takes time, but it's a good to do that. So these are the formatting tips. In this, when you right click on the element exact piece of a text, you want to format. Okay. Like for example, if you want to modify the formatting of the values in the column, you will right click on one of the value, not on the column name. If you will click on the column name, it is not going to change at all the colors of your value. Okay. So you need to exactly click on the specific text or the name for which you want to format. Okay. Focus on getting one view formatted the way you want. For example, if you have a multiple sheets and you have a tables in each sheet, if you want to make some little changes, but rest of the formatting is same, you can copy and paste the formatting. So you can spend a time on one sheet on the table and you can copy the formatting and paste it into the another sheet. It will work. Okay. And these are the image sources. Oh, sorry, not image sources. These are the images you can add in your dashboard as well. Okay. Here I will tell you one very important thing. Like for example, if you want to look for cinemas hall, right? You are looking for these pictures. Okay. If you look at these picture, you want to use it for your dashboard. It can be any other picture. We are talking about movie data set. So I opened it. So we will click on tools. Okay. Go to here. You can tick on the Creative Commons license. Okay. So when you tick it, these are all pictures you can use. This is free to use. This is not licensed one. Okay. But this is good habit to add the image source always in your sheet. When you are using from third party, right? You are copy and pasting, you can give the image source. You can give the credit to that website. Okay. So this is like a good ethic when you are adding the images in your dashboard. Here we go. Any like the dashboard you did in your previous project, you were interlinking the dashboards. When you click on a one button, it is going to the other dashboard, right? If you look at this picture, this is from my dashboard. Here I have a 3 buttons. When I click on the production companies, it will let me go to the production companies dashboard. and then collections, and then this. So it is a central one dashboard, but it is taking me to the another 3 dashboard. Okay. So this is the landing about the landing page, how you can make it. And in your main also add the images, right? Instead of showing the front view on the landing page, you can make your dashboard more professional. How you can just add the buttons, what you want to show to the stakeholder, and add the pictures to make it more professional, beautiful, right? And here you will also get a chance to add your GitHub link. You can add the data sources from where you took the data set, right? So it will help also when someone is looking for your portfolio for interview as well. This is very professional, right? They don't need to ask you from where you took the data set, right? They already know the answer because you are providing the all information to them, right? And here you can add the GitHub link. So this is the example of this dashboard. Here we go. Here, if you look at this now, this is landing page. Okay. And when you click on the production company, it will come here. Okay. Now you can see here, we have added the data sources images here. Numbers and graphs are here. You can see the formatting, right? These graphs, how it is added, right? You can make it more or professional. Okay. So this is the just example. So now here, how I can go to my home page by clicking on this home link like this. Okay. And then collections. This is same because we are showing that collections at the bottom. We will go here. This is for MPA rate. Okay. So this is the dashboard for your final project, how you can make it more professional. Okay, these are the ideas. And here I have added the GitHub link. When I hover on the image, it will let me go to this repository. Okay, you can set here your repository, your data set, or other projects you are doing. Okay, so this is very professional and it will help you a lot. So this is, we have already discussed usage of the image asset, how you can change the license. And now here, this is including the data images sources. Okay, how you can do it, I will show you now. This is the additional link I have added. If you need these pictures, this is already in the repository, which I have already shared with all of you. You can click on that. It is inside the assets. Okay, this is TMDB. This is a movie related and this is a miscellaneous. Okay, if you want to take out the pictures from here. So this is here. And now we will again now jump for the format over top company table, right? Before moving ahead, I will show you one more thing. Okay, so this is my portfolio dashboard, which I showed you right now. How you can add the pictures in this. Okay, this is very easy. If you look at these objects, okay, so these objects, you can see multiple objects. Here is the image object. You need to double click on that. When you double click, it will pop up this link to image. If you have at your place, you don't want to insert by uploading, you want to give the link from your repository, you can also do that. You can just enter the link here. Okay, but you need to take care, it should not be at a offline, it should be online. Okay, this is insert image. You can choose the image from here. Okay, when you choose the image from here, like the GitHub one, it will start showing here. Okay, and you can add the text, this one, using this field. Okay, like this. So you can write the text here like this, right? Dashboard. Sorry, spelling mistake. Okay, and it will be inserted. You can drag and drop it anywhere. You can resize it. Okay, so this is the way how you can add the different images and using the different your objects in your dashboard, like we did with the navigation as well. Okay. Now, okay, now we will come to over this one. Now, what questions do you have about this dashboard? Okay, I want to change. First, we have already sorted it, right? So I have sorted it. This is my first formatting. Now, you may be like interested in these. I think we should go with this one. Yeah. Okay, we can change anyone. So here, if you want to change the color of your values, how you can do that? You can choose this one, measure values, right? Press the control button from your system, drag and drop on the color. Okay, now see, this is changed, right? If you look at this right side, it is showing me this legend of colors, right? And this means if lighter the color, lower the value, right? This is higher the value. But maybe you are not interested in this, right? This color. So how you can change on this? Here is a drop down button. Click on that. This is the one automatic palette. Okay. I can change it into any palette. Okay. I will change it into green gold. Okay. So now you can see lighter the color, lower the value. So we will apply OK. Okay. So this will start showing you color like this. Now in this, if you look at this, it is showing the colors for all same. But we want to change it, right, for each field. I don't want to show the same. So I will come here, measure, click on that, use separate legends. Okay. So we will click on that. When you click on that, you can see all the legends are here for your each column. Okay. Lighter the color, lower value, darker the color, high value. Okay. Now what you want, what we to do more. If you notice, when we have the rank total, rank 1 means higher value of revenue, right? But if we look at it as perspective of the color, it means it's a lower value, right? At a lower position, but this is at a higher position in actual, right? So what we will do, we will look at this for rank total revenue. So where is that? This is the one, right? So we will come here, added colors, click on that. You can reverse it. Okay, you can reverse it. So what will happen? Darker color will be at the top, lighter will be at the bottom. So we will apply. Okay, now look at the colors, right? So this way you can change the colors of your ranking based on that. Okay. So here we have a number of movies. This is the one we can change. We can change for the another legends as well. That is totally depend upon your requirement. Okay. Now this is the way how you can change the color of your values, right? Did you notice? It did not change the color of your column name. Okay. Now, the another formatting is, this is coming on the right side. This is not numbers are coming in the center. Okay. So how you can make it in the center? Either I can click here, we can do the format, right? So when I did the format here, you will see here is the fields coming here. Okay. Click on that. This is already showing me the measure values. So you don't need to make any changes there. Okay. So if you want to choose a specific one, you can also choose that. Then it will only format the specific your column. Okay, but I want to center all values, so I will make it. So here we will go alignment. Okay, I want it center, I will click on that. Okay, now your all values are coming in the center. Okay, so this is how you can make. If you want to change the name of the column in the center's position, you can choose this one, measure names. Okay, when you click on that, measure names, it will start showing you this one. Okay, so here you have alignment. You can make it center. It is already, I think, by default in the center. You can make it left. Okay, and then you can change the font size or maybe the color. So please let's make a green. Okay, and if you want to make it shading, you can change it into this. This is already in this color, so we can make it lighter this. Okay, so here this is not. Okay, so here you can change the values. This is for your column. Okay, now let's see if we have made all changes in the formatting. We did the blue and green. We have the darkest. We have the values. We did everything. Okay, so these fields. Now what is the next thing? What I want to do? Here, the only one thing left. These numbers are very big. This is I also recommended in the previous lessons as well. Whenever you have a big numbers, this is a good habit to change it into the measuring units, either million and billions or something else. But in some cases, sometime it comes, we are unable to either in the Python or using any other tool. Then you can also add the in the brackets the measure unit here as well if you want to show the full number. Okay, this is your choice. So the stakeholder come to know this is the one. Like for example, if I want to change the total revenues in this one, the total revenue here, we will do where is the format, not here. So we can click here, format. Okay, here the numbers will not come. Oh, we need to go to the measure values, right? So here the numbers are coming. I don't want to change all numbers because there is a ranking as well. It doesn't make sense to change them in the currency level. So we will choose from here total revenue, here currency, display unit, millions, right? Either you can make it billions. Okay, so this is the case, but you need to do it carefully because you have another fields as well. So you need to do it one by one. Okay, but sometimes stakeholders are interested to see the full numbers. Then I have told you the solution, show it on the brackets. Okay, and you can also add the text here. So now we have here. Yes, Naman, I will tell you how you can add the hyperlink in the GitHub. So in this, what you need to do here, go to the this one table. Now you have already done that formatting, right? If you want to apply this formatting onto the another table, go to format, copy formatting, come here, format, paste format. Okay, it did not change the color of the values, but it makes the most of your formatting here. Okay, so you don't need to do that again and again. So this method is very good. How you can do that? Format, copy formatting, and wherever you want to change the formatting with the same color combination, you just need to do the paste formatting. Okay, by going to that sheet. Okay, so now if we go to the dashboard here, this is already there, all formatting we did. Okay. A more color darker in this, right? Now, what questions do you have in this? Right? Okay. So this is the another formatting tip. This is very good, very professional. You may see it oftenly when you are looking for the, like we can see, look at this. When I'm hovering on the, in this, it is showing me the tooltip like this, right? Company name, release date, top movies, right? But sometime, and this is very professional habit if you do that, double click on that. This is by default, your tip is coming, right? But I want to show the graph as well. Okay. So what I will do, I will click on insert sheets. I will add the profit bar graph. Insert it. Okay. Okay. Now when I hover on this, see, it is showing me the total profit in graphical position as well. Right? So this looks more professional. Okay. Very good habit if you can add it because it looks very professional. How you can do that? I have inserted the sheet in the tooltip. If you click on that, insert sheets, which sheet, a graphical sheet is relevant to your values, you can add that. You can add any sheet from here. Okay. It will start showing, if you add the table one, it will start showing you the small table over there. Okay. So this is another type of formatting. Now, what questions do you have? All right. So now leveraging your dashboard for self-marketing tool. How you can do that? So in this is very easy. You need to go to the Git repository in your GitHub. Okay. When it is useful, like for example, you made a portfolio project dashboard, final one. You just take the screenshot of your home page, landing page of dashboard, full image, and you can embed it in your repository. So this is my repository. I will come here. I will click on the setting here, come down. Okay. This is, you don't need to do that. This is just remove this. I will remove it. Okay. So you can add, click on the edit button, upload an image, whatever you like. Like for example, this is my dashboard picture. I will upload it here. Okay. So it will help you to make a more, like you can say, professional. So whenever someone will like see your like repository, it will look more professional. It will help them to know what dashboard you are trying to show in your portfolio. Okay. So this is very good habit. Adding your portfolio links as I have shown the GitHub, right? So how you can add the GitHub link here, when you double click on that, you can copy and paste this link. Okay. So when I click here the image, I will add this hyperlink here. Okay. When you add this link here, it will take me to the like repository or the place, whatever I have embedded here. Okay. For the image. So this is the way how you can add the hyperlink or link of your repository for the GitHub image. Now, what is next? This is add to your resume, this dashboard, okay? And you can also share your this dashboard or LinkedIn or other social medias. This will help you to boost like helping you to get interview in the companies. Okay, more publicity, more interview calls. This is, we all know, on the LinkedIn, right? Strong portfolio, increase your like connections as well. So this is about the Tableau certified data analyst information. Now all of you know about the Tableau. I will not say you are right now ready expert, but you are ready to move ahead, right? You got the very important, you learn a lot of content, important things, right? What you need to take care, how you can do the things with the Tableau, make the stories, make the dashboards. Now you need to do the more practice, and this is here. This is about the exam, but this is this link, this is an image, but here is a preparation kit as well. This is the paid one, not this one. Okay, so this is one link, but I will share one more link. That is, this is a download this is a guide here. It will help you to tell the what are the topics which is covering in the your data analyst exam. Okay, but they have all lessons, they have a free more like the videos to look for deep dive inside it for practice. I will share those links as well. Okay, this is the exam preparation kit. This is what I was talking about. Okay, but I have a one more link which I will share with all of you. This is link we have already seen. Okay, and this is the end of the final lesson. Okay, if anyone have any question, please feel free to ask. Okay, I'm there for another half an hour. But before ending this, I have a very useful information for all of you. This is your database schedule. If you can bookmark this link, it will help you later on if you want to do the practice. Go again and watch over the lessons. Okay, all links are there. And this is post-graduation resources. This is very, very useful for all of you. Playlist, okay, the course you have taken. And this is some more courses which you can take from if you want to like more deep dive and you want to do more practice. Okay, these are the links. Okay, this is the links, and these are the green one which is highlighted in this. Okay, if you want, you can. Otherwise, I believe you already are very, very good now in your machine learning, advanced machine learning, right? For practice, definitely go for this if you want to deep dive more. Okay, and these are some additional resources. Okay, this is like data visualization practical introduction. Okay, and this is the other one, like visualization guide for business professionals. Okay, how you can make a storytelling your reports, and these are some books. Okay, these one, and this is a resume. Okay, this is an old one, but this is a sample one which you can see. Okay, and this is a template of your data science resume. Okay, you can also write down the your see the basic level of the resume in ChatGPT as well if you write down there. Okay, so these are the books. This is very, very good and beneficial for you. You can go through that. Okay, and I will share this link with all of you in the chat as well. Okay, Israel, which paper you are asking about? This is the one link. And don't stop doing the coding and practice. Okay, this is highly recommend. Keep on going, keep on learning, because data science is an ongoing journey. Okay, you will learn every day a new thing, every day. Okay, So when you do the Tableau to-dos, you can do create a bar graph of the top production companies if you want to do more. For the total revenue, add primary title as the detail and label. Sort by total revenue first, then sort the movie titles. And using the drop-down menu on the pills on the marks card to sort by field revenue. Okay, this is for your current quiz. We have already did it, I think, sorting by total revenue, right? So this is all about today's lesson. Any questions from anyone? Welcome. Any questions? I will stop sharing. I will stop.